Well, it is May the 4th day, so May the 4th be with you, Star Wars and whatnot. So I thought, just for fun, let's go through and figure out characters from Star Wars and who from the NHL would play them. Most of them are current players. There's one that I went off the board and didn't pick a current player. But I thought, this is kind of a fun idea. And I'm going to start with the minor characters and work my way up. Wedge Antilles, the guy from Star Wars, Empire, and Return of the Jedi. The guy that they replaced going into Empire with a different actor because nobody cared. Matt Cullen. Matt Cullen's been in the NHL forever, and it's easy to forget that he's been in the NHL forever, sort of like it was easy to forget that Wedge Antilles had survived every major battle in Star Wars until you watch the trilogy and you go, hey, they changed the actor. He's really good. So, Matt Cullen. I know where I want to go with the next one. Lando Calrissian. PK Subban. Because why not? Who could play Billy D. Williams? I'm telling you, Billy D. Williams, PK Subban, it works. Have you seen PK in a suit? Have you seen that smile he's got on his face when he plays for Nashville? The guy's Lando. 100%. Boba Fett. Alex Ovechkin. Why? Boba Fett looked really cool in the original trilogy, and he had like all kinds of cool weapons. But when you think about it, he never won anything. So, sorry. If you're watching this, Ovechkin, I'm really sorry. It's the one thing that came to mind. I'm really, really sorry. Yoda. I needed somebody small and wise, so I went with Matt Zuccarello. Because why not Matt Zuccarello? Who else is more wise among the smaller players in the NHL right now? It's a fun topic. It's goofy and it's fun, so I thought, you know what the hell? It's May the 4th, do it. This is an obvious one. Chewbacca's Brent Burns, because of course he is. Because who else would I go with? His body double is played by Patrick Eves, though. Although with Eves being hurt, I guess his body double could be Joe Thornton. It really doesn't matter. There's some epic beards going on in the NHL. Let's drink them in. Palpatine. So Palpatine's behind it all. You got to kind of picture an old guy who could just zap electricity out of his fingers and kill people if he had to. And I picked Don Cherry, who isn't a current NHL player, but I couldn't think of anybody out of current NHL players who could play Palpatine. Not convincingly. But Cherry, absolutely. Just tell him Luke's a Euro. Watch him fry. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I picked Jaromir Jagr because I could see Jaromir Jagr being the experienced, wise player. I've seen it in Florida. So Jagr for Obi-Wan makes sense. This is original trilogy, so don't think about Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm talking about Sir Alec Guinness's Obi-Wan Kenobi. C-3PO and R2-D2, I decided to do these two together, and they had to be from the same team, so I picked Zdeno Chara and Torrey Krug. Have you seen them next to each other? It's R2-D2 and C-3PO. It really is. There's even gold in the jerseys for the Bruins, so that works. So, there's C-3PO and R2-D2. They just have to deal with it. Han Solo. So, it has to be dashing, roguish, kind of does whatever he wants kind of thing, and yet in the end he's a hero. So Henrik Lundqvist, again, have you seen the man in a suit? He's Han Solo, and just you can see him and PK Subban running shipments through the galaxy and just being smugglers but being really good at it and being able to talk their way out of anything. Yeah, I can see it. Darth Vader. So I have to picture, like, as a kid, he's like really, and as he gets older, he gets more evil and more machine-like because he gets hurt a lot. So I went with Sidney Crosby. I'm telling you, if he comes back from this injury and he's not on the dark side, I don't know what'll send him there. And because Crosby is Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker's Connor McDavid, because of course he is. He is the heir apparent. He's the guy who's taken up the mantle from Sidney Crosby, and Sidney has to prove eventually that he's tougher than Connor, and Connor has to fight back, and that's obviously everybody's dream Stanley Cup final somewhere down the road. I don't know if it'll happen, but it'd be amazing fun if it did. So there you go. The original cast. I thought about Princess Leia. I couldn't use an NHLer. I thought Hillary Knight, sure, because why not? If we want to look old school, Cami Granado, because it has to be a brunette. She has to be pretty. And should be a hockey player. So, because you got to stick with the theme. And I'd also thought about going across all 3 trilogies, but then that would be too many. That would be crazy. And I'd have to figure out who Rey would be, and I'd have to figure out who Padme would be, and Jar Jar. I think I'd have to reach into the past for Jar Jar, and I think it'd be Issa Tikkanen, because nobody understood what Tikkanen said either. So, and he aggravated people when he played. The difference between Tikkanen and Jar Jar, though, is you didn't miss him when he was gone. Issa, we did. We did. Tikkanen was fun. Jar Jar was not. So, in the comments section below, you guys can let me know your May the 4th lineup. Who you'd change out for the guys I picked. I'd be interested to see who else people pick. And happy Star Wars Day to people. All you wonderful people. May the 4th. I know I didn't do this last year, so this isn't a rehash of something I did last year. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. I discuss all things hockey. I think this counts as all things hockey. And, yeah. I will talk to you again soon.